They say if you place everything in God's hands, eventually you'll see God's hands in everything. But nobody talks about how painful the word eventually actually is. Nobody talks about the nights where you're obedient but still overlooked. Nobody talks about the prayers you whisper through clenched teeth, the blessings you clap for that aren't yours. I'm in my eventually season, and I know I'm not the only one. That eventually period is so painful. It feels passive when really it's emotionally active. It's like you're doing all the right things, yet you feel so behind. And it can feel like God's silence is the answer when really it's simply the preparation. Eventually is a season where God grows your roots deeper before your fruits are ever shown. The eventually season is often a season of solitude. And that season of solitude, coupled with reflection, produces wisdom to water your roots, to produce your spiritual fruits. I know you heard me while you're listening. The work God does in silence is so powerful. In the waiting period, He strips what's not meant for you. He breaks you down simply to break you open. He places you in this classroom of life. And it feels like you're being destroyed. It feels like you're being delayed. It feels like you're being denied from your blessings, when ultimately you're really being developed. He tests your integrity when no one's clapping. He will ask, will you worship me when nothing changes? Because sometimes God doesn't change what you're praying for because He's praying for you to change. In Galatians 6 verse 9, it says, let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. And that's why it still matters. That's why your eventually season is someone else's answered prayer. Don't miss your purpose in the pause. There is power in silence. God's not late. He's just aligning so it lasts. And if you skip this season, you sabotage the strength meant to sustain your next one. Picture this. It's like asking God for a tree and He simply hands you a seed. Eventually doesn't deny the promise. It's just asking you to plant it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's so powerful. You ever been in a season where you feel like your blessings are just hitting the ceilings, right? You're in your room praying and you feel like it's not reaching God. Like your prayers are literally hitting a ceiling. It's not reaching Him. God is always with you. He's always at the party. It's like we feel like we have to invite Him. He's always been there. He's just waiting for us to acknowledge Him. And if you're in your eventually season, I just want to say I see you. You're not alone. I'm right beside you, alongside with you, in that silence, in that pause, sitting, in that season of solitude. Like I said before, solitude plus reflection produces wisdom to water our roots, to produce our spiritual fruits. That's powerful. You're not being punished, you're being positioned. And you're not weak for being tired. You're not lost for being forgotten. Well, let me correct that. Not being forgotten. You're not lost for feeling forgotten. Because we feel all these things, even though God's ways are above our ways. His purpose, His thoughts, His steps, His plans are way above ours. Higher than the heavens are from the earth. And soon when you least expect it, you realize that thing you prayed for was quietly being built the whole time. The whole time. If this hit you in your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Share this with someone that you feel as though is still waiting. Someone who needs to know that eventually is still coming. Click on the link in my description, grab the free ebook on the 5 factors to letting go, and also take a peek into the healing community, 7-day free trial. Thank you for the support. Subscribe, like, comment below your favorite parts. Until next time, peace from Dees.